Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tiger Volleyball here at ADM. Tonight we have a conference matchup between the ADM Tigers and North Polk Comets. Just a second conference match here for the Tigers, first home match of the conference season. North Polk comes in at 2-0. Both these teams played at a tough Southeast Polk conference over the weekend. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. One interesting storyline tonight is we've got a couple of cousins playing against each other. Paige Krantz playing middle for the Tigers here, and her cousin Jenna Krantz is a hitter for North Polk. It's the first time they've played varsity against each other, so that should be pretty interesting. Their grandmother is down here to watch them play from the Cedar Rapids area, so they're both hoping to play well tonight. We will be back after the starting lineups. Talk more about tonight's action. Welcome back. This is ADM High School in Adel, Iowa. It's a pretty important match for the conference here. Both these teams expecting to finish near the top. If you're going to try to win the conference, you got to win this match. North Polk has a lot of blocks on the season already. Which is interesting. They're missing their 6'3" hitter or block from last year, Becca Agard, who also a very good basketball player. I think one of the keys to the game tonight is serve receive. Against ECG here last week, we really struggled to get our offense started, so really need to get Elise in position to set up her hitters and get the offense rolling tonight. Eiley starting out the serving for North Polk. Macy gets it, a little trouble there. And with a good swing though, gets the first kill of the night. On the side out, Macy Person back to serve. Nice serve by Macy, just over the net. Quick hit to the middle, but Elise is there. Good swing there. I didn't mention Josie Steinkamp back in the lineup after being injured for the last several weeks, so that could provide a lift for the Tigers here tonight. Tigers go up 2-0 here. Macy back to serve. And that one in the net. Service error for the Tigers. Number 12, Ava Kadolka back to serve for the Comets. Little floor of the serve to Macy, right to the middle to Elise. Into the middle to Josie. 2 for 2. It's a good sign for the Tigers. On the rotation. Paige Krantz back into the game now as her cousin is in the back row. Quick hitter to the middle. A little tap over and it's out of bounds. Actually, Jen, her cousin, just checked out, so not playing against each other just yet. Tigers go up 4-1. Kendra Smith back to serve. Nice serve by Kendra. A little hit to the back. Macy's there for it. Josie again, another good swing. Kendra there in the dig. Elise over to Anna. And that's out. Much better looking offense so far tonight relative against DCG. On the side out, Welch rotates back in. So Paige and Anna in the front row right now. Josie will rotate in soon. Little float serve there to Welch. Elise or Josie. She has to tap it over, but it's good enough. She finds a hole in defense. That's already her third kill of the first set here. Tigers go up 5-2. Anna Holloway back to serve. Good serve by Anna. Swing to the back, and it's out. North Polk having a little trouble. Offense not finding the court. A lot of hits out, hits long. Tigers up 6-2. Little long, yep, out the back. So 2 of the Comets, 3 points on service errors. Number 8, Jazz Losmussen, their top kills leader, is in the back row serving. Welch. Josie again, just a little floater, it's blocked. Elise sends it over on 2. Back set there, nice touch. Elise back to Josie. Does a little push Oh, nice job there on the defensive end on the ground. At least one more time. Still not good connection there. And that's out of bounds. So again, a lot of the points here on both sides coming from hitting errors, not on kills. A lot to clean up. So Jazz Rasmussen back to serve again, down 4-6. Little float serve there to Macy. Elise back over to Josie. That's a better one. Better offense there. Josie with her 4th kill here in the first. Tigers up 7-4. Josie back to serve. Long serve, and that's out. So 3 service errors for the Tigers here in the first. So Jay Newell back to serve for the Comets. Good serve. Macy gets it up to Elise. Back row to another hitting error. Just didn't quite clear the net. Elise is doing a lot more of that back row setting this year. So the Comets close within 1, 7-6. Ewell back to serve. And she serves into the net. On the side out, Grace Welch back to serve. Paige Krantz rotates out of the middle. Ella Subert back in. Be nice to get her going here on the offense. Nice serve by Welch. Quick hitter to the right side, and she mistimed it, but ended up working out. Peyton Dirks jumped a little early and just had to flip it over, but it worked. So number 5, Addison Bingham back to serve. Good serve. Welch is there. Elise over to Macy. Good swing, but that's blocked. Combination of Krantz and Peterson. So that ties it up, 8-all here in the first. Leg float serve. Macy's got it. Going back to Macy. Good swing, and again, blocked again. So we're going to have to figure that out. Got to push it over the top or go high off hands there if they're going to keep blocking that side. The Tigers now down for the first time, 8-9. Float serve to Macy. Ella's got to help out. Josie just gets it over. Good swing there off hands, and they get the points with Jenna Krantz. Comets go up by 2. Bing to serve again. Float serve to Macy. Elise over to Ella. Big swing. Ella has got the hammer. Normally she's out of the middle, but she plays pretty well on the outside as well. Got to see more of that, I think. So Ella's able to hit over that block. Much taller player than Macy. So on the side out, Elise now back to serve. Tigers down 1 here in the first. And that's long. Tigers with a lot of long serves, not many into the net, but they hit hard, and they got to live with that. A lot of mistakes out of the backside, but right now I'd say they're beating themselves more than North Polk's beating them. So on the side out, Eiley back to serve again. Nice strong serve, but Welch is there. This one in the middle for Subert, and she pounds it down. I just don't see North Polk having any answer for that. So side out again. Tigers down 10-11. Macy Person rotates back to serve. Another fairly long ball, but that's in. Catches the back corner, so we got an ace serve there for Macy. And that ties it up. 11-all. Another good serve by Macy. Good swing, but not over the net. Reagan Peterson there with a swing. Nice hard hit, but didn't get over. It's another hitting error for North Polk. Tigers go up by 1, 12-11. And that's not even close. Macy way out the back. And I would guess half of North Polk's points at this point are Tiger service errors. And that's keeping them in it, 12-12. Float serve to Macy. Elise. Over to Anna. There you go, hitting error. So again, got to make North Polk earn it. Now North Polk goes up 12-13. Ava Kadolka back to serve. Float serve to Welch. Elise over to Steinkamp. Good swing, but they're able to get it up. And that's out. So hitting there by Jazz Rasmussen. So neither team playing really clean right now. 13 all. Kendra Smith in to serve. Another long serve. Again, not even really close. So Tigers back down, 13-14. Super rotates out. Krantz is in. Claire Riker back to serve. Macy's there. Back set there to Anna. It's blocked. Good job by Paige to get that up. Back set, and that's out. Hitting error. Number 7, Jaden Ewell hits it out. So again, both teams trading service errors and hitting errors here. So on the side out, Holloway rotates back to serve. Let's see if we can get on a little run here, create some separation. And that's out. Number 8, Jazz Rasmussen back to serve. Tigers down 14-15. Big flow serve, and that's out. Both these teams eating their Wheaties this morning. I don't know. They're swinging hard. So Josie Steinkamp now back to serve. Game 15 all here in the first. And she gets one in. Big swing there off hands. Great job by the Tigers to stay with it. Great hustle there. So the Tigers get a little bit of offense there, finally. Up 16-15, Josie to serve. That's long. I should have started keeping track, but I would guess 8 of those 16 are service errors. So it ties it up, 16 all. Jaden Ewell back to serve. Good strong serve, but Welch is there. And she, not a good pass there. Nella can't, or at least can't get to it. So basically an ace serve there for Ewell. And they take the lead here midway through the first. Steinkamp there, over to Macy. Good swing, and that's out of bounds. So again, not able to get over the block, but a good strong swing, and they can't keep it in bounds. So Macy with a kill. Her first of the night. So Grace Welch rotates back to serve now. 17 all. And that serve is in. Good strong swing, but partially blocked. Elise sent it over on 2, and they're not ready. She'll do that once in a while, and that lefty, people aren't ready for it. So good job by Elise there to take the point, and Tigers take back the lead, 18-17. Welch back to serve. Good serve by Welch. Elise gets it up. Welch with a bump set. Macy's just got a little roll shot. Good set, good swing, but not over the net. So hitting error by the Comets. Timeout by the Comets. Tigers up 19-17 here late in the first. We'll be back. Welcome back to ADM High School. Conference action between the Tigers and the North Polk Comets. Close match here in the first, but both teams struggling with hitting errors. Tigers really struggling with their serve here. At least 7 or 8 service errors, keeping the Comets in this match. But they've got a little separation here. Let's see if Welch can keep it going. So Grace with a good serve. A little back set there. Blocked by the Tigers on the soft push. Again, more of a throw than a hit, and that's out of bounds. Another hitting error by the Comets. So the Tigers go up by 3, biggest lead of the match by either team. Nice serve by Grace. So it goes over on 2, and they're not ready. Finds the hole in the middle of the court. Smart play there by the Comets. And they get the serve. Grace did a good job there, getting some points for us. Tigers up by 2. Bingham back to serve. Float serve there. Josie's there for it. Elise, quick one to the middle to Elise. She just taps it over, finds the opening on the side of the court. So Suber with their 3rd kill of the set. And the Tigers go up by 3 here late. Elise will rotate back to serve. Served out the back last time up. Let's see if she can get this one down. That's a good serve. Good up by the Comets. So Anna just got to send it over to the back, and it hits it too hard. Hitting error out of the back. So again, the Tigers struggling to string some points together here. Still up by 2 there late in the first. Ailey Isle back to serve. Got Jenna Krantz back in the front row for North Polk. See if we can get one to Subert here in the middle. She does go there, and a big hit, and that's in. Good job by Subert. And she gets her 4th kill to tie Josie for 4 each here in the first. 22-19. Macy Person back to serve. Nice serve by Macy. It's up, oh, and they didn't know where it's going. Not a good serve received there, and nobody was there to get it. Tigers create some separation here late in the first, just 2 points away from taking the first set. So Macy back to serve. Oh, and that's in the net. Say the Tigers have played well when their offense has been in rhythm, but boy, you just can't give away 7, 8, 9 points a match on your serve. There's the serve. Steinkamp got it. Elise back set there. A little too far outside there. Ella hit it out. And so it leads down to 2. Ava Kadalka back to serve for North Polk. Float serve, that's in. Grace, not a great one. Macy bumps that over to Anna. Little roll shot. North Polk is there. There's a push. Finds the opening. Nope, doesn't not get over. Great hustle there by the Tigers, but good push shot there. And the lead is down to 1. Tigers up 23-22 late here in the first. Good serve there, Steinkamp there. Elise over to Ava. Anna, excuse me. Good swing there, but Welch is there. Elise, where's she going? Back to Anna. Anna low over the block. Good job there. Smart move. Holloway with her 5th kill of the first set here. Big point there. Now the Tigers are serving for the set. See if Smith can finish it off right here. Good serve just over the net. And great job there by Anna on the overpass. So the Tigers take the first set 25-22. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to ADM High School. Raccoon River Conference action between ADM and North Polk. Tigers take the first set 25-22. I'm going to have to keep track of service errors this time because Tigers really did not serve well in that set. They're lucky to win it. Hopefully I don't have to keep track of too many of those. Both these teams were at the Southeast Polk tournament this past weekend, had a number of tough matches, a very big conference, a lot of good teams out there. Tigers had to play Joaquin Northwest, who's probably the #1 team in the entire state, 5A. They kept it close, 15-21 in both of their sets, but lost. North Polk had to play Ankeny Centennial, also one of the top 5 teams in 5A, lost. All right, we're in action here. Elise starting to serve, and it's a good sign, it's in. So good swing there by North Polk, but Elise is there. Nice swing by Macy. Another nice swing, but Elise is there again. Welch bumps that over there. Anna sends it over. And again, here's a roll shot. Elise gets it. Or sorry, Subert. Another swing there. Defense picks it up. Elise to Anna. And that's out. Boy, a big rally there. Haven't seen that much back and forth yet. Good to see a little better defense. So on the hitting error by Anna, ball goes over to North Polk. Tigers down 1-0. Steinkamp is there, quick hitter in the middle to Elise, but she's not timed it quite right, so she has to just dump it over. Big swing by Krantz, but blocked. So they just have to send it over. Free ball for the Tigers. Again, And there we go, Subert in the middle. Better offense there for the Tigers. So on the side out, Person back to serve. And she gets it in. Excellent. Quick one to the middle, little tap over. Elise is there with a one-hander. Ella sends it over. Big swing there, but Welch is there. Back row set to Macy, and it's out. Those are tough in that back row. So Tigers, 2 hitting errors resulting in 2 points here. So it's not the service errors, it's the hitting errors so far in this second set. Good serve, Steinkamp. Good one right to Elise. Big swing by Anna Holloway. Perfect set. Great timing between those two. So the Tigers with a couple big kills there to tie it up. 2-2. Kendra Smith rotates back to serve. Paige Krantz into the front row for Subert. Good float serve. Quick one to the middle. Little push shot. Anna's there. Coming back over to Josie, and she got a hitting error. So Tigers now with 3 hitting errors in the second set. All the points for North Polk. So on the side out, number 9 for North Polk back to serve, Claire Riker. Macy's there. Elise back set. Little push shot there by Anna, and it's the right call. The block isn't ready for it. Smart play by Holloway. And will go back to serve now with the Tigers tied 3-3. Good strong serve. Good pass over to the middle. Macy's got it. Elise over to Steinkamp. She pushes it to the edge. North Polka's there. Little roll shot into the back corner. Good spot. So Rasmussen with the kill. And they retake the lead here in a second. And now Rasmussen rotates back to serve. Macy's there, right to Elise, good pass. Krantz in the middle. North Polk's able to dig it. Good swing there, but blocked by Paige and Elise. A little dump in the middle. Grace, good job there by Krantz. And that's a lift, yep. Good job by Paige and a quick return. So on the side out, Steinkamp rotates back to serve. Tied up here 4 in the second. And that looks long, and it is. So, first service error of the second. Jade Newell back to serve for North Polk. Good serve, but Welch gets it up to Elise. Back serve to Paige. Good swing on it, but North Polk is there. Little pushover by the other Krantz. Another back set to Anna. Good swing. So Anna Holloway continues a strong night. Third kill already here in a second. Ties up at 5-5. Grace Welch now back to serve. Good serve. Just clears the net. It's over to Elise. Quick here in the middle to Subert. She taps it over. Good placement. Block was up. Nobody behind him, though. Subert, that's her 8th kill of the match already. Good offense there by the Tigers. They take the lead 6-5. Welch back to serve. Good little run here. Nice serve by Welch, and it's in. Catches the edge. So the Tigers serving much better here in a second. Take a 2-point lead, 7-5. Good serve by Grace, just clears the net. North Pole struggling. It looks like they're going to, oh no, they're not going to get it over. I thought they might get a good shot at it, but Nammer struggled a little bit finding that ball and couldn't get it over. So on the hitting error, Tigers take a 3-point lead. Welch, another strong serve. Trouble handling it. So another free ball here coming for the Tigers. Steinkamp to Elise. Out to Macy. Good swing by Macy. Time out. North Polk. 9-5 Tigers here in the second. Much better offense here in the second. Tigers just have a lot of weapons. You got Person, Steinkamp. Coughlin actually will send it over on a regular basis. Holloway. And the middles can both get you kills too. So a lot of places at least can put it. A lot of options on offense. Subert and Josie Steinkamp led the offense in the first set, but so far here it's Holloway and Krantz and Subert. North Polk did lose both of their setters from last year. They play a 6-2 offense. Quinn Nerum and Avery Hart both graduated. So 2 new setters for North Polk this year. So Welch on a good run here. Back to serve again. Tigers up 4. Timeout doesn't freeze her. She does a good job. Overpass. Tigers not able to get a kill out of it. Krantz kind of a hitting error, and there. Good job by Macy. Quick response there. A lot of quick back and forth at the net there. Tigers get the best of it. So Macy Person with her second kill of the set. Tigers on a 6-point run here, up 10-5. And that serve almost went long. Little pushover. Grace is there. Elise. Over to Anna. Tough swing there from the back row. It's a little long. Again, North Polk with just 1 kill here in the second. Tigers with 4 hitting errors and a service error, counting for 5 of the 6 points. Good serve. Josie's there. Elise over to Subert on the side. Subert with a little push. He's back. Takes a little harder swing, but they're still there. And that's the hitting. Oh, that touches the point. Yep. Hits the antenna. So point Tigers. They go up 11-6. And on the side out, Elise Coughlin now back to serve. Good strong serve. Hits the tape. Ace serve there for Elise Coughlin. Those are always tough when they hit the tape. No way to be ready for that. So Tigers 12-6. Biggest lead of the match for either team. And that's in the net. Service error. So Avi Eiley back to serve. Tigers up by 5, 12-7. Good serve. Welch is there. Right to Elise. Out to Ava. Big swing. Blocked though. Elise, where's she going to go? Right back to her. Another hard swing. And that was in. So Holloway with the kill. Her 4th of the second. Really picking up her offense. So Macy Person now serving. Tigers up by 6. Good serve. Right back to the back row. Macy just has to send it over the roll shot. Quick set out there. Push there by Krantz. Holloway. Big swing to the other corner. Another push there, but Macy's there. Elise back to Anna. Back and forth we go. Good defense by both sides, and that hits out. Reagan Peterson with a hitting error. A good back and forth there by both sides, but Tigers creating some separation here in the second, up 14-7. Person back to serve. Good swing in the net. So again, 7 of the 8 points for North Polk on either hitting errors or service errors by the Tigers. Kadolka to serve. Grace has got it close to the net though. Little overpass. At least not quite tall enough to get it there. And Reagan Peterson with the kill, sending it back down. They close the lead to 5. Again, float serve right to Macy. Elise up in the middle to Josie. Just kind of a push to the back. Jazz, another push to the net. Ella's just got to send it over. Free ball for North Polk. Bump set here in the middle. Again, push shot. Ella with a block. She sets it. Elise. And Josie not quite in a spot to hit that. So they're, now again, another hitting error. That's 5 here in the second set. So a little run here by North Polk to close within 4. Steinkamp up to Elise. Ella's just got to push it over. Right into the middle. Ella's right there for the block. So Subert with another block. We really struggled with DCG's middles in our last home match, but not quite the same talent here on the North Polk team. Big swing there, though. Jazz Rasmussen with the kill. That's probably their best offense so far in the night. And again, the lead is down to 4. So Ella out, Paige Krantz in the front row. Claire Riker into serve for North Polk. Float serve to the back. Macy's got it right to Elise. Paige Krantz with a big swing. Barely got over, but it does. So Paige with her second kill of the set. Lead back up to 5. Holloway rotates back to serve. Good swing, and it's long, though. So the 4th service there for the Tigers for this set, still with a 4-point lead. Rasmussen back to serve. Good serve, but Welch is able to get it to Elise. Quick one over to Paige. Good swing by Paige. There's Rasmussen not able to dig that. So Krantz playing really well tonight. Tigers take a 17-12 lead. She's not going to let her cousin get the best of her here with Grandma watching. So Steinkamp now back to serve. Good swing. Quick set to the middle, little push shot. Holloway's there, Elise over to Macy, and it's partially blocked. They get it up. Push it to the back, Steinkamp to Elise. Back serve to Holloway, good swing, but the defense is there. Again, back to Holloway. Elise, quick one in the middle of Paige. Again, North Polk there, a little pushover. Welch dives to the floor and gets it. Macy, big swing, Welch. Oh, on the block. Some good volleyball there on that point. Now what are they calling? I think somebody was in the net from North Polk. Tough break there for North Polk. Well played point by both sides. So the Tigers now go up by 6, 18-12 here in the middle of the second. Tigers up 1-0. Good serve. Little push shot. They finds the middle. Jaden Ewell. She doesn't take a lot of hard swings. She's more into pushing the ball. But that's her 3rd kill here in the second set. And she goes back to serve. Tigers still up 5, 18-13. Macy's there. Elise back to Macy. Good swing. Good defense, though. Picked up in the back row. Soft roll shot. And tell you what, that roll shot's been more effective than any of their big swings. So the Comets close it to 4. Ewell back to serve again. Macy's there. Elise back set to Anna. Anna, good swing. Blocked and then picked up. They send it back. Elise over on 2. That thing, when she kills it, she doesn't just kind of float it over. She sends it hard. So usually as long as she actually gets it over, it's hard to return. So the lead back up to 5 on the rotation. Grace Welch back to serve. That's a good one. Quick setter, another push shot to the back corner, but Steinkamp with a one-handed return. Close the fist. Big swing there. Right, Steinkamp, but she can't handle it. North Polk again closes it to 4. Addison Bingham, the senior, back to serve. Serve there, Macy's there. Elise over to Ella, big swing, and it hits the roof. Yep, just barely caught the roof though. So Ella played in the little middle, a little outside. It's her 3rd kill of the 2nd set here. Leads the match with 9. Coughlin back to serve. Good serve. Again, almost in the ceiling. North Polk handles it. Little free ball here for the Tigers. Steinkamp to Elise. Quick one in the middle. Oh, and Ella jumped a little too early and isn't able to reach it. A little too high for her. So again, the lead 4 here late in the 4th. Ailey Eiley back to serve. Welch is there. Elise has got to go in the back. Little bump set. They're able to dig Holloway's swing. Bad angle there. So heading error there on the comments. Tigers go up back by 5 here late in the 2nd. And Macy back to serve. Both teams trading points right now. And that's in the net. So Tigers with 5 hitting errors and 5 service errors here in the 2nd. Ava Kadolka back to serve. Good serve, but Welch is there, but not able to put it in a place where Elise can get to it. So not an ace, but pretty close. So again, Tigers not able to create separation here. Kadolka serve, lead down to 3. Float serve, and that's out. Tigers get your break. Good job by Macy there. So lead grows back to 4 here late in the 2nd. Kendra Smith in to serve. It's a good serve by Kendra. Quick one in the middle. Big swing there by Rasmussen. Quick hitter. So Rasmussen gets the kill, her 4th here in the 2nd. She leads the team with kills for North Polk. So on the side out, Subert rotates out, Krantz back in. Number 1, Reagan Peterson back to serve. Little float serve there. Welch just got it up to Elise. Back set to Holloway. Got to take a little bit off of it, a little behind her. Rasmussen, little roll shot. Welch. Where's Josie? Good swing, but that's out of bounds. Good job by Josie there. And that's her first kill here in the 2nd. So Tigers back to within 2 points of the set. Holloway back to serve. Good serve. Back set, big swing now. Holloway's there. Tough one there. Say not very clean offense there by the comments, and now it's set point. Tigers up 24-19. Holloway. Overpass Steinkamp. Oh, North Polk's going to be able to play it out. Macy, Elise, quick one in the middle of the page. She taps it over the defense, and that's it. Paige Krantz with her 4th kill of the set. And the Tigers close it out 25-19. So the Tigers go up 2-0 here in this Raccoon River Conference match. We'll be back when the action gets back. Welcome back to ADM High School. Volleyball action against North Polk. Tigers go up 2-0. Looking for the sweep here. The North Polk's offense and defense were better in that second set, but 5 hitting errors and 5 service errors by the Tigers, giving them 10 free points. So I would still say Tigers still the better team. They just got to clean up some of those mistakes. They can finish this 1-3 here tonight. I would say at this point, Paige Krantz getting the benefit over, or the nod over her cousin Jenna Krantz, number 14, there in the front. Cousins playing against each other for the first time on varsity. So here we go. North Polk will start with the serve. Number 6, Ailey Eiley will start us off. Nice serve. Welch struggles with an ace serve. I think that's the first ace tonight for North Polk. Eiley back to serve again. And that's into the net, just like that. Get one, you leave one. So on the side out, Macy Person back to serve. Good serve by Macy. Good swing, off hands, and it's out of bounds. Rasmussen. Rasmussen, their main offense so far tonight. 5 kills on the night. So Kadelka now back to serve on the side out. Macy handles it, but not a good one. Elise has got to send it way back over. But Holly with a big swing. Goes off the block out of bounds. 2-2 here in the third. Kendra Smith now back to serve. Nice serve by Kendra. Big block there by Paige Krantz. Kendra back to serve again. Tigers up 3-2. Little float serve this time. Almost an overpass. Little push shot there. Anna to Elise. Backside here to Steinkamp. Just a little roll shot over. A big swing off hands. Elise back to Holloway. Another push shot in the back corner. Finds a good spot. So Holloway with her second kill here in the third. I've got her for 7 on the night. Tigers up 4-2. And that's in the net. So first service error for the Tigers. So on the side out. Number 9, Riker back to serve. Float serve there. Welch just barely gets to it. Elise over to Steinkamp. Big swing. Outside hitters playing really well tonight. So Holloway with a big swing. Quick hitter, and that's a big hit by Rasmussen. She's heating up a little bit here. Good news is she's not in the back or in the front row anymore. She goes back to serve. Tigers up 5-4 here in the third, up 2-0. Flow serve is long. So service error by Rasmussen. Tigers now up by 2. Steinkamp back to serve. Good serve by Steinkamp. Trouble. Little push shot. The back corner. Steinkamp with sticks her fist out and gets it. And Macy think that was blocked. A tough time getting to it. Couldn't really get it over the net, so a pretty easy block. Just barely over the net. Jaden Ewell now back to serve. Tigers up by 1. Tough serve there. At least got to run back for it. Macy still gets a big swing, though. So Macy, that's her 4th kill of the night. And Grace Welch now back to serve. Ellis Hubert back in for Krantz. Good swing there. Tough to handle, but they get it up. Big swing, and that's out. Another hitting error. A couple of those so far in this set already by North Polk. Tigers up by 3, 8-5. Welch serving. Good serve. Quick set. Little push shot, though. Tough release. They're just going to be a free ball here for North Polk. Back row set, and another hitting error by Rasmussen. She's got a big swing, but not accurate so far. And with that hitting error, North Polk calls timeout, down by 4 here in the third. We'll be right back. Welcome back to ADM High School. Raccoon River Conference action. Tigers up 2-0. up 9-5 here in the third. Great to have Josie Steinkamp back. She's playing well. Grace Welch back to serve. Serves a little long, catches him off guard. Rasmussen does get it up, so free ball here for the Tigers. Steinkamp to Coughlin, quick one in the middle, Subert. The connection. So Subert's first kill here in the third. And she's got a big milestone there for Elise Coughlin on the assist. Tigers lead by 5, and it's in the net. So, service error for the Tigers. But just a second error so far. No hitting errors, just 2 service errors. So much better than the first 2 sets. Little float serve there, Steinkamp. Elise, Ella's got just a little roll shot over. Sends it across, partially blocked. Good job there by Grace to get it up. And Macy finds the back corner. Good offense there by the Tigers. Good looking offense. So on the side out, Tigers back up by 5. Elise Coughlin back to serve. Good serve, just over the net. Little roll shot there. Steinkamp is there. Overpass. Yep. It's a little too far. Easy dump over for Peterson. So side out. Eiley back to serve. Tigers up 11-7. Good serve. Welch to Elise. Back set here to Macy. North Polk is there. Little bump set to Rasmussen. Elise, quick hitter in the middle. Ella just dumps it over. They're not ready for it, though. Good job there by Ella. Kill leader tonight for both teams. Tigers go up by 5 here in the third. Macy back to serve. Good swing. Over to Rasmussen, and she hammers it out of bounds. Again, she's got a big arm, but tonight she's had a little trouble with her accuracy. The Tiger lead grows to 6. Good serve. Almost an overpass, little one-hand set there, but it finds the right place. Good job by the setter there to get it up. Ava Kadolka back serve. We've had a little trouble with her serve tonight, so let's see if we can get her off the service line as soon as possible. Grace barely gets it. At least Steinkamp blocked, but it's out of bounds. Oh, it was touched. Oh, corner judge called a touch, but the down ref and the up ref said no. So Tigers get the ball. Kendra Smith back to serve. Tigers up 6. Kendra just over the net. It's going to be a free ball here for the Tigers. Roll shot. Smith over to Elise. Back to Anna Holloway. Good reaction time there after the block. Back set to Josie. Again, partially blocked. A push out of bounds. Ewell pushes that out of bounds. But North Polk hasn't had a lot of blocks, but they're getting a lot of hands on those balls and making it hard for the Tigers to score. So Tiger lead grows to 7 here in the third. Kendra Smith back to serve. Good serve. Rasmussen gets up. Good swing there, but Macy's there. Elise looks like a free ball here. Smith, free ball for North Polk. Quick back set there, a little push over. Kendra's there. Back set to Anna, a little push over. Got to get over that block. Big swing, Macy. Elise all the way over to Anna. Little tap, and oh, is it out of bounds? It's out of bounds. Good job by both teams there, but just out of bounds. So on the side up, Kendra Smith out, Grace back in, Dirks back in for North Polk. Riker back to serve. Float serve, very short. Macy's able to get to it. A little back set there to Anna. But a free ball here for North Polk. Rasmussen, big swing, and that's in. She does find the corner. So her third kill of the set. I think I've got her for 7 or 8 for the match. By far the leader for North Polk. So Riker back to serve, closes it to 5. Another float serve, and nobody's there. Got a better communication. They just did that. So ace serve there for North Polk, closes it to 4. I doubt they'll do that again. And it is. Elise over Steinkamp. Good job. Off high hands. Steinkamp, I think, has got her up to 7 kills on the night. Like I said, she's missed a lot of time in the last few weeks with an upper body injury, but looks pretty good here in her return. Tigers go back up by 5. Holloway back to serve. Good, strong serve. Ace serve. What a rocket. So Tigers serve actually being a weapon this set instead of a liability. Lead grows to 6. Here in the third, Holloway back. Another rocket up off the ceiling, and they can't get to it. Back to back ace serves for Holloway. Surprised North Polk's not calling a timeout. They're in trouble here, down 7 here in the third. Tigers looking for the sweep. Another rocket and another ace. Back to back to back. Ace serves from Anna Holloway. And there's the timeout. Great job by Anna on the back row. We'll be back in a minute. And we are back. See if that timeout cooled off Holloway. She is on fire right now. 3 straight ace serves. Tigers up by 8 late here in the third. Hammers it again, and it's in, but they're able to get to it. Little push shot there. Good job by Elise to get it back up. Steinkamp sends it over. Rasmussen, a push. Macy is there. Elise back to Steinkamp. Another tap over the block, and it's good. Good job getting it over that block. Steinkamp with their 3rd kill here in the set. 8th overall. Holloway back to serve again, and another big shot. And they send it over on 2. Boy, I'm sure they're glad to get her off the line. Great job by Anna here in the third. So the lead at 8, 20-12. Rasmussen back to serve. Macy up to Elise. Back set to Krantz. Good swing, but North Polk is there. Back row, free ball here. Holloway to Elise. She sends it over on 2. Another little push shot. Steinkamp up to Elise. Where's she going to go with it? Back row to Holloway. Good swing, and it finds the floor. Good offense, spreading it around. 3rd kill of the set for Holloway. Now Steinkamp rotates back. 4 points left. It rolls over the net. another ace serve. 4 ace serves here in the back half of this third set. Now lead grows to 10. 3 set points, 3 match points. Little float serve there. Rasmussen's got it. Quick push. Ewell sends it over. Hard to block those quick ones. That's good offense there by North Polk. Ewell now rotates back to serve. The Tigers still up by 9, in command of this set and this match. Good serve, just tickles the net. Good job by Josie to be there, but it's going to be a free ball. Unless Anna, big swing, but wow. Dirks there for the block. Timed that perfectly because that was a great swing there by Anna. So Ewell back to serve again. Tigers up 8. Welch back set there to Page. Into the back row. Sends it over on 2. Finds the back corner. Good job by the setter. Little run here. Still pretty comfortable lead for the Tigers. Just got to settle down. Get a side out. Just barely over. Steinkamp's there. Elise across to Macy. Roll shot. North Polk's going to have a chance here at a big swing, and they just push it over. Back over to Macy. Touch over the block. Again, that's one of the most effective shots all night. Over that block. So Macy Person with another kill. Her 6th of the night, 3rd of the set. 2 match points here. Welch to serve. Good serve just over the net. Coming back over. Hammered by Subert, but they're there for it. A little push shot there, just barely gets over the net. Dirks hasn't had a hard swing all night, but she's found a way to get some points for the Comets. But they're going to have to go on a heck of a run here. Tigers still up 7 late in the 3rd. Float serve to Josie. Elise right back to Subert, and it's a little long. Some good offense there. Subert playing there out of the outside instead of the middle. Still 6 points separating these two teams. Float serve there. Steinkamp is there. Where's she going with it? Back to Subert. Pounds it down. No question that time. No block. Easy point for Subert. I think that's 12 kills here for Subert tonight. Good night for Subert. Coughlin back to serve for the match. Little float serve. Rasmussen is there. This guy got to push it over. Welch is there. Elise back set to Macy. Partially blocked. Going to be a free ball for the Tigers. Steinkamp. Middle. Subert pounds it. And that's it. Subert with 2 big swings to end the match. And the Tigers get the sweep here. 25-22, 25-19, and 25-17. Tigers really cleaned things up here in that 3rd set. A lot of hitting errors, a lot of service errors to start. But when they really got things going there in the 3rd, created a lot of separation. Tigers look good there at home. First home conference match, they go to 2-0 in the conference. North Polk drops to 2-1. Next action for the Tigers, they will be at Ballard next Tuesday. Next home match the following Tuesday back here against Gilbert. Good night here for the Tigers. Good job by Paige Krantz. Getting the nod up over her cousin Jenna Krantz. I do notice Grandma sat on the ADM side. They're celebrating Elise Coughlin getting her 1,000th career assist tonight. Team gonna get a little pictures there, but so good job Tigers, good job Elise. And we'll see you in a couple weeks. Go Tigers.